little bit closer.
We were supposed to get up for sunrise as well, not just the 9:30 train.
Days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little
Molly and Matt's Peak
It's the best one.
highly recommend.
Morning guys and welcome to Ella. We only have one day here, so we have lots to explore. Had an amazing breakfast at our hotel, but we want to explore this beautiful little town. We have to walk right now to 9 Archbridge. It's about half an hour from where we are right now. We missed the 9:30 train. Our fault, we overslept, the bed was so comfy, so we missed the 9:30. It's what time is it now?
It's 10.
It's 10 o'clock, so we've definitely missed that. So we're going to go there, do a leisurely walk, and then hopefully get the 11:30.
We were supposed to get up for sunrise as well, not just the 9:30 train, but we missed that. I highly recommend sunrise. I spoke to a few people. If you get there for sunrise, you get no people. You get there at 9:30, you get lots of people. You get there for the 11:30 train. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe because it's midday sun, people might not go, they might be going for lunch. I'm saying it's our little trick. The 11:30 will be the quietest time. But we've got a short little walk to go. You can get a tuk-tuk out of town up to the point where you hike up to the bridge. But we're going to walk from town, so I think it's about a half an hour walk. So after what can only be about a 5-minute walk, we made it to a sign that said fastest route to 9 Archbridge by foot, and we've taken it, so hopefully this does lead us here. And there's so many pine trees here, I can't believe it. It actually reminds me a little bit, of course this is the highlands of Sri Lanka, it reminds me a little bit of the highlands of the Philippines. There's so many pine trees everywhere.
There's a crossroads.
Left or right? I'm going left.
You think?
Yeah, the right looks too overgrown.
Oh my god. Yeah, but if we end up taking the wrong one.
I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah.
We're on the right tracks. It's just there. Oh, that was a good play on words, wasn't it? Was it a pun? Right tracks?
Right track, well,
It looks quite busy. I don't think our trick quite worked. It seems like there's a lot of people in the tea fields getting pictures, and they're burning
wasp
wasps.
issue this year.
Yeah, major wasp issue. It smells very smoky, but
The
it looks
views are
really
incredible
impressive
from
from
up
here. Yeah, it looks very impressive from up here. We've made it. It absolutely stinks.
The smoke is so much smoke.
And it's so smoky. Are we
Selling
sure?
coconuts.
Are we sure that the train comes at the right time? I don't want to stand on the tracks and like get
Oh,
run
wow.
over.
How good is that though?
That is amazing. Is this the stop after Ella?
Yeah, you can actually stay on for Ella for one stop. I can't remember the name of the station. I'll comment it
Is it
below.
Pindawala?
It begins with B.
Oh, B. Band.
Something like that, but if you stay on, you get to go across the bridge.
Yeah, you're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. You're a little bit crazy.
What do you think you're doing?
It is so high up here.
This breaks all health and safety, Molly.
Oh my god, I'm not even joking you.
And then wasps are under there.
Oh my god.
Imagine one stung you right here.
It is really scary. I don't want to look down, but all for the gram.
That is a long way down. I do not recommend people to do the Molly. This has to be the best bridge in the world. It's still crazy walking along a train track. If I'd done that at home, I'd be electrocuted. There'd be no more vlogs. That'd be devastating, wouldn't it? But it was actually built by the British in 1921 following the First World War. I suppose it was a great way to get goods from Colombo into the Highlands because it is over 1,000 metres above sea level here.
We've run away from everyone.
We've run away from the bridge for the minute.
I don't know whether it would be really good to watch it, maybe where there's no one else. What do you think?
What, round here? It could be a good spot, but I think you've got to sort of watch it over the bridge.
Yeah, I suppose, but I just feel like everyone's going to be watching it from there. This is like a mini bridge, look at this.
The little bridge. Yeah, if you don't want the big bridge, come to the little bridge here. You get it to yourself.
These petals are what we had on our burger yesterday, and I believe they are edible. Did you know that, Matt? You know the petals that we had on our coleslaw? Yeah, look, they're there. Beautiful purple flowers there that are edible.
I'm not eating. No, I don't want to eat them.
I might try one.
What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer. Yeah. Bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer.
To the tea plants, because you get such a good view of the train tracks here. I feel like this could be where you would watch it rather
very
than
nice.
being on there, because you get a really nice view, amazing landscape as well, but you actually have to ask permission because it is someone's land, so we had to make sure we were allowed to come in here, not obstructing the tea leaves, even though they look and smell
What
really
type
nice.
of tea is that? Do you remember?
Okay, if I remember rightly, it's beard.
You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer. Yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer.
We have run back up onto the bridge.
It's really hot now.
Really, really hot. But the train comes in 2 minutes. I think we've got the best spot. We're like looking at the tunnel, and then we get the rest of the track, because there's the whistle. I think it's on its way.
Also, just a quick one before it does come, I think this is definitely the better time to come.
100%.
It's a lot less busy than I expected.
Look at the anticipation. That is the spot you don't want to be in. This is where you want to be.
It's
There's
coming.
nobody.
I can hear it. All of that for the train to come past. Everyone went silent, but I felt quite liberated being right close to it.
I've
It's
never
very
waited
impressive.
to watch a train before, but I think it's worth it here.
It's definitely worth it, especially with a view like this. Wow, that was a crazy, crazy hike back up. Amazing train ride, but we had to come back and get some food. So we popped back into town. Look what I've got. I've got a banana leaf. I've got these little like poppadoms here, and let me try and open this. It's in a banana leaf. Oh my god, how am I going to get it open? It's like held by toothpicks. Matt has got something amazing which he'll show you as well. Whoa. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. So I've got vegetable curry here. It is amazing. I cannot believe it.
And I have gone for a kotu. I had it in KFC, which was cheating. I wanted to try the proper thing, and not many places here in town seem to sell it, but luckily here at 360 they did, and I'm very excited to try it, because if it was good in KFC, I'm sure it's going to be even better in a traditional restaurant. How is it?
So good. Wow. Like pops in your mouth. That is amazing. So many vegetables here as well. I feel really healthy now.
I have to say, the kotu was even better this time. Even spicier, even fresher, and didn't have that like KFC fast food taste. That was so good. If you ever come to Sri Lanka, highly recommend you try a kotu. It is basically their pad thai. It's their go-to dish. It is quick, it's greasy, but it tastes very, 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 very good. And probably needed it, because after our baby hike this morning, we've got more of a proper hike now. So walking back up the hill out of town and heading to the start of Little Adams Peak. We'll probably need to get a trike, because I think it's about 2 kilometres away.
But first, ice lolly. How much for Little Adams Peak?
Lovely, thank you. Well, that was the most pointless tuk-tuk we've ever got. Maps were showing that Little Adams Peak was like a mile away, just to get to the start of the hike. Got in the tuk-tuk, drove for 30 seconds, and we're at the start point of the hike. Luckily it was only 200, but I shouldn't have really paid. It was literally in it for 30 seconds. He could have just told me it's around the corner, but never mind. We're starting the hike.
I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you.
So far it seems like quite an easy hike. I don't want to jinx it, but you pass through like a local village and all the kids are there with their coconuts and it's really sweet, but probably the worst idea to do it in this midday heat.
And after eating, indigestion.
Yeah, it's proper getting me at the minute, like the heat is making me
We did opt
really
for the easy one though.
Yeah, I know,
rather
but
than Ella Rock.
Oh
The
well.
views, again, the views here are meant to be better, so.
And from just seeing over the top when we first started, the views look amazing, so I've got high hopes.
And we've made it to the top. It wasn't a hard hike at all. Probably took, what, 30 minutes?
Less than.
Less than 30 minutes, and it is more than one peak. They call it Mini Adams Peak, but you've got loads of peaks along this one mountain ridge. The views from up here are so
A
good.
bit selfish, you get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you, I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse. Come a little bit closer, yeah, I can really start over.
There may be many peaks, but we are heading for the furthest peak of Little Adams Peak. I don't know if that is Little Adams Peak, the one's furthest away, but I feel like if you go to the very end, you can say you've done this whole thing. So it's just over there, but we've come from over this ridge, so I don't know which peak is Adams Peak. We've had a little change of plan. So this behind me is one of the peaks that everyone's going to, and just over there where there's a Buddha is the peak that everyone else is going to. But this peak
There's no one here.
is Molly and Matt's peak. There's no one else here, and these views are so good.
I kind of like this because we have the view of all the way around there, all the way around there, and this peak behind
360
us.
views here.
360 views. We haven't had to hike even further.
But I think it's all Little Adams Peak.
Yeah.
But there's like 5 different peak viewpoints, if
You just
that
got to
makes sense.
find the one where it's
that suits
doing
you,
your
that's
own.
best for you. But Molly and Matt's peak,
Is the best one.
highly recommend it. What goes up must come down. Luckily, it's a very easy hike down as it was up. It's not to be confused with Adams Peak in Hatton, which is actually much famouser, and it's like a proper trail that you have to go on. It takes a lot longer than this, but for 30 minutes it's really, really good. Go back now, get to the room, get some work done, and there's actually so many chameleons here. It's crazy, and they blend in so well. They either go brown with the trees, green with the grass. Crazy how they work. And we are back from the hike. I had to pick myself a lime beer up on the way. I couldn't not. It's actually quite hard to just buy them. You can't actually buy them in supermarkets. You have to go to, I don't know what you call it, a liquor store or something like that to get them, but they don't seem to have any here in Ella like they did in Colombo. So I went in a restaurant and grabbed one. So I'm gonna drink this because I deserve it after that hike. While Molly's editing, don't tell her. It's our last night tonight. We're not gonna bring the camera out. We said we wouldn't. We said we'd drop the camera for this evening, go out and have our last dinner in Ella because we are off to the beaches tomorrow. Heard the beaches of Sri Lanka are some of the best in the world, so we're very, very excited. We've got to get up early for that. So I'm gonna down this and we'll see you tomorrow.